You're now listening to Love Yourself with Sarah from WNCR Studios.
Hi, and welcome to our new episode of your self love journey show. In today's episode, we will talk about how healing the mind can heal the body and how connected it is to self love. I am Sarah, the host of your show. Time and time again. If you want to fall in love, you have got to love yourself first. And I always thought that I loved myself. I really did. I've always been an outgoing, confident, happy person, and I thought that what loving yourself was all about. Little did I know I had a huge journey ahead of me that would return me to my true self and allow me to fully feel self love. Self love isn't about loving the way you look in a new outfit or thinking your new haircut looks fabulous. It's not about bubble baths and manicures. That is self-care. Self-love, unconditional self-love, is about loving yourself so much that nothing outside of you can affect the way you feel. And it took me almost 2 years to understand this. What this means is that no one, nothing, and no action outside of me can make me feel lonely, bad, hurt, or angry. I spent the last 2 years focusing on my inner self. I dove into every spiritual book I could find and I started meditating for hours a day. I spent the last 2 years focusing on my inner self. I dove into every spiritual book I found and started meditating for hours a day. Turns out, healing is actually more about mind than body. Something I had no idea about until the last 2 years of my painful journey of wellness. So why am I sharing all of this with you? Why am opening myself up and becoming more open and talking about self-love the last few episodes to share what saved my life? Because I want to help save yours, even if you're not suffering from an illness or a heartbreak. There is trauma in all of our minds, and we have all experienced heart attacks and sadness and anger, and many times we push these feelings deep down inside of us instead of releasing them and sitting in stillness to heal our mind. It was a very long journey, and if I can give anyone any advice about what I have learned these past 2 years, aside from the wealth and meditation, it's what we need time to just be and stop doing and stop trying to get ahead and feel important and impress everyone else. It is the time to learn how to be happy with who you are. And if you're not happy, then start sitting in stillness to figure how you can heal your mind. I am living proof that this is possible, and the tiny sign that will show up for you on daily basis will blow your mind. Most of us are way too busy to notice the signs right in front of their eyes. This is how many of people are focused on everything externally: the job, the promotion, the vacation, the clothes, the salary, the car, whatever. And while all of these materials items are lovely, they're not going to make anyone happy. They are conditions meaning these conditions are used by many people to bring happiness, but soon they realize after having these conditions, they're still not happy. Which brings me back to my point about unconditional love. You've gotta be so happy and vibrating such a high level with the love you have for yourself that your boyfriend, your husband, your new home, car, job cannot bring you down or cause you to look outside of yourself for happiness. Now, yes, these things are lovely, and having anything on the outside does make people happy. But if you don't start with finding happiness inside, there will never be real true happiness on the outside. It was a very long journey. And if I can give anyone any advice about what I have learned these past 2 years, aside from the wealth and meditation, it's what we need time to just be and stop doing and stop trying to get ahead and feel important and impress everyone else. It is the time to learn how to be happy with who you are, and if you're not happy, then start sitting in stillness to figure how you can heal your mind. I am living proof that this is possible, and the tiny sign that will show up for you on daily basis will blow your mind. Most of us are way too busy to notice the signs right in front of their eyes. This is how many of people are focused on everything externally: the job, the promotion, the vacation, the clothes, the salary, the car, whatever. And while all of these materials items are lovely, they're not going to make anyone happy. They are conditions, meaning these conditions are used by many people to bring happiness, but soon they realize after having these conditions, they're still not happy. Which brings me back to my point about unconditional love. You've gotta be so happy and vibrating such a high level with the love you have for yourself that your boyfriend, your husband, your new home, car, job cannot bring you down or cause you to look outside of yourself for happiness. Now, yes, these things are lovely, and having anything on the outside does make people happy. But if you don't start with finding happiness inside, there will never be real true happiness on the outside. So how can you start to put yourself first and learn to love yourself? When was the last time you sat in stillness without your phone or newspaper or book or someone bothering you? Find more time for yourself, to nurture yourself so that you can then in turn nurture others. Your family, your friends, your lovers, your pets. Know yourself, trust yourself, value yourself, accept who you are, and stand your ground. Live in the present moment. Many of us focus on our past, worry about the future, and it screws up our thoughts and feelings and vibrations that we are giving off to others. Stay focused in the present moment. If you are washing the dishes, focus on washing the dishes. If you are in the shower, focus on washing. If you are driving, focus on driving. These are 3 key times during our day when our thoughts go into the past, fear, or future, or worries. Soon, you'll be able to notice these negative thoughts, and you will view these thoughts from a higher level. You will learn how to be at peace with them instead of unconsciously repeating them and thinking about negative thoughts, over and over again to yourself, which in turn negatively affects your well-being and healing. True strength comes from learning how to love yourself unconditionally and taking care of yourself, not just on physical level with your food and environment, but also with your mind. How do we start our healing journey? First, focus on your healing. Believe that you can heal and that you deserve to heal. We weaken our energy flow when we put energy into what others are saying, thinking, or doing. We can't change others, but if we put our energy into our own healing, either they will fall away or they will rise with us. Second, exercise to keep your body and mind strong. Exercise raises our vibration and teaches us self-discipline, which is a foundational self-love practice. Third, set the intention to only allow positivity in our daily life. For anything to enter our energy field, we need to be allowing it on some level. Fear makes this even more possible. State your intention to only allow positive people and message into your life. Be protective of your energy while you are in a vulnerable place. Fourth, stay connected to your spirituality through prayer and meditation. I have talked a lot about meditation and mindfulness in my previous podcast, and this will help keep you centered. You will be less stressed to the outside energy. If you want to learn more about our meditation podcast, please visit our website and see our previous podcast. Inspire others to be their best selves. Inspire others to be their best self, and you will also feel inspired by the energy you give out. Supporting them will help you give permission to yourself to even be more greater. Encouraging their uniqueness will help you embrace your own. 7. Make time for relaxation. Stress acts like a fan blowing against our bodies and make manifesting more difficult. Relax your mind and body before you take on creative projects. Taking baths, getting massages, taking a walk maybe on the beach can really change and charge your energy. 8. Music. Music is medicine. Listen to high vibe music to uplift your mood and living in your workspace. You can use the music to create the mood you wish to be in, whether in a calm and relaxed or energized and playful. 9. Give yourself compliments. Use I am statements that you would want to hear, that will uplift your mood and build your self-esteem. Talk to yourself throughout the day. Catch yourself doing positive things and celebrate your small successes. Explore different parts of yourself towards wholenesses. Dressing outside of your usual style can bring those aspects of you out. It will help you be more at ease with yourself and increase your confidence, which is an incredible way to be yourself. Allowing the expression of different aspects of us raises our energy because it makes us more authentic. 11. Keep the promises you make to yourself. Start with the simplest thing to build energy before you make a big commitment, such as I will work out for 5 hours a week. This will increase your confidence and make your affirmation work better because it strengthens the throat chakra, which is a major power center for us. Be around fire. If a campfire is not an option, Light candles and call in protective energies that you feel connected to. Fire has very primal effect on our nervous system and can bring to ease our emotion. I will put a link in the comment so you can learn more about the fire system and how it affects us. So if you want to know more, just open the comment and click the link below. Practice gratitude. Affirm the good you have in your life. It will bring more of it to you and allow you to enjoy what you already have. Dance. Yes. The combination of dance, movement, and music have been used as a healing slave throughout history. This combo raises our energy, CHI, thus making us stronger against lower energies. I will also mention a link about how dancing change our mood in the comments below. Strive to create balanced relationships. As I talked before in my previous podcast about what we give and what we take. Our give and take balance affects our mood, confidence, and creativity. And finally, focus on self-care. Develop self-care routines by listening to yourself and recognizing what feels good to you. Final advice, smile more. Not only it makes you more attractive, but invites connections and we become more available to receive when we smile. A final conclusion that the tone of your internal thoughts and the way in which you communicate with yourself are important. In the first place, they dedicate the way in which you relate to the wider world. Secondly, they determine your emotional ability to manage a challenging situation. Therefore, it is essential to create a peaceful, optimistic, and creative atmosphere in your own mindset. This allows you to empower yourself to feel capable and at harmony with your body and your soul. This was our podcast for today. I hope you find some of these tips are helpful. Use them to upgrade your life this year. May your journey forward the filled adventure and priceless personal discoveries. Thank you so much for your listening. Again, I am Sarah from WMCR Studios.